Hey, what's going on, guys? The Heart Pirates TCG, and I'm bringing you a video from the Treasure Cup Miami. We have Law versus Kaido. This was one of the gunslinger tournaments, I think. So I think there was supposed to be 64, but we had 40. I think people didn't scrub out of the event like they thought they did, like the main Treasure Cup. Um, fun game. The dude on the left was very knowledgeable playing Law. I was watching one of his games when mine finished, and I mean, he was moving so fast, like I could barely keep up. But I'll do my best to explain what was going on during this. So I think he mulliganed that one, and he's like, yeah, I don't like that. Kaido's like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this. He probably drew the Onigashima and had a couple 2K counters. That's pretty much all you're looking for Kaido. Law, you're looking for a lot more than just than just like, oh, did I get the Nami? Okay, I can keep this. Like it's so much different. Um, Real quick, guys, I'm going to a tournament next week in Cocoa Beach, a 1K tournament. I'm very I don't know. I'm torn here because I know it's going to be a big event. It's a case tournament, and then there's a 1K. So I think there's going to be a ton of kid players there, which would make me want to play my blue purple crocodile, because my deck does really good against kid. But if there's a lot of Kaidos there and Zoros as well, or not Zoros, Luffy's, then uh, the Croc might not make it to play all those kids. So I'm still kind of torn on that. Anyway, our our Kaido player actually goes second, and on turn two he plays Onigashima. And then swings for 6. Our Law player takes it, and then our Law player already has Beige and a Nami or a Robin on the field, so that's really good. That's a really strong opening for our Law player. He's got the control of the board. He swings 5K. That's pretty much all Law does is swing for 5Ks. Then he still has his 5 Dawn up, so he rests 1, plays a Nami. It looks like he reveals Brook, Jet Pistols, Law. He gets a Brook though, a 2K counter. Then he puts 1 Dawn on Robin, and then he swings 5, and then he counters out of that one with Sasaki. Then he plays Killer, 2-drop Killer, and puts a Dawn on him and passes the blocker Killer. So now our Kaido player should be on 7 Dawn, I want to say. 6? Should be 7, I thought. 7, yeah. There we go. He's counting. So if he gets a king here, that would be so massive, like a 7-drop king. That's the one thing about Law is like it has a decent matchup against the it has a really decent matchup against the kid, or not the kid, the Law, because it can drop 7-drop king and like deal with its board in like a non like a non like taxing way, right? Like you're just going to play those cards anyway. The benefit of it is you're going to kill pretty much anything they have on the field. The only issue, the advantage that Law has is much more consistent than Kaido, and it can swing for heavy damage early on. And the heavy damage isn't, I'm talking 10K, 11K. It's 4 or 5Ks. that's like that is what the power of Law can do, right? So Law's constant threat, and then he plays a Zoro for 3, so it's 3 Dawn up, and I believe he's going to be able to shambles. He probably has, he has that Otama in hand too. So Law's going to swing for 5K. Our Kaido player is down to 3 life. He counters with another Sasaki. He plays 1 for Otama. He shambles the Otama, bounces it back to the hand, plays restand Law, and then swings 5K at Zoro. And then he gets Thunder Baguid. Not looking great for this Kaido player right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Now, if he has a 10-drop king or Kaido right now, oh, he does have the 10-drop Kaido. That is devastating. That is so devastating. So he has a 10-drop Kaido. He Dawn minus is 6. That's completely fine. He Onigashima's. Now he's at 5 Dawn. And then just swing with the leader. You're going to swing with the leader. And he does. And then he takes it. So it's now 3-2. But our Law player still has a ton of gas. So, I wouldn't really be too concerned with his line of play right now. He has like 10 cards in hand. We know he has the Otama, and he has the Nami. He looks like he has Luffy. He reveals Beige. He reveals a lot of stuff from this. He has a Chopper in his hand. He has an Otama. What is he gonna play? He's probably gonna pick the. He's debating the Nami. In this situation, I would probably pick Luffy because Kaido can get Queen out the next turn. Oh, he has a Zoro too. Okay, yeah, that's the right play. I was gonna say don't get the Luffy, but I mean Robin isn't the greatest either, but Zoro Zoro trumps all of those in this situation. So still has 9 Dawn left, and there's a lot of shenanigans. He swings 7 at the the Kaido here, and he goes through. So it's 2 life to 2 life, and then he dons 3 and plays Zoro, and he swings 7 at his life. So he's gonna. Oh my God, this is crazy. And then he takes it again. He's down to 1 life. He uses his last. He uses his last Dawn to play Chopper. So he's in a pretty good position here, but he's not in the greatest of position because he's down to 2 life, and you know Kaido can get that kill shot at any time, guys. At any time. So he's gonna Dawn 6 and play Brachio Bomber and kill the Zoro, and he's gonna ramp 1. I don't really know if I agree with that play, guys, but that just happened. I definitely do not agree with that one in the slightest. He puts, looks like 1 on Kaido, and then swings, and then he 2k counters out of that, and then he puts 12 to Law, and then he takes the life instead of blocking with the chopper. So now it is Law's turn, and he has a full 10 Dawn at his disposal. He's already got 2 cards on the field, 2 characters. So with the amount of cards, we know he has the Brook, we know he has the Otama, we know he has I don't think he knows any other cards in his hand at this point. So he has so many ways that he can like shambles, but it doesn't look like he has like actual combo pieces. Like he has like a ton of small guys, but it doesn't look like he has like a Luffy or a Zoro or like anything like that, anything to do actual damage. So let's see how he does this here. I mean, this actually is kind of a tough game, right? It's kind of a tough game because if you like, he still has 1 life left, and you know Kaido's always like he has enough for he has 1 Dawn up, the Kaido player, so he could have the Blast Breath, or he could be bluffing the Blast Breath and like try to like life into it. We're not entirely sure. Either way, it's a good little mind game or bait for this Law player. I mean, what is he gonna do? He doesn't really have a lot in his hand, like at least from what I can see. He doesn't have the Zoro from what I can see, or a Luffy. He's kind of like separating his Dawn. What is he gonna do? He definitely has enough to play like to shambles and like do all the, you know, the crazy Law shenanigans, but like is that gonna give him lethal this turn? Because if he doesn't have lethal this turn, he kind of loses, I feel like. I'm not entirely sure. So he puts 12 on Law, or he puts 7 on Law and swings for 12. And then he's gonna go ahead and take that. And then he's gonna put 2. Oh, okay, yeah. So he puts he dons 1, or dons 2, plays the 2-dropper 2-block killer, and then he puts a Dawn on him and passes. Now, if he had a king here, he automatically wins the game right here. If he has either king, a 7-drop king or a 6-drop king, Kaido automatically wins. It's just a fact. Because he would put 6 on he would go Dawn 6, kill one of the blockers, obviously the killer. Wow, he doesn't have it. He does not have the king. That is devastating. I mean, he still has 6 Dawn up, so he might be trying to like bait him out of it. Is he trying to bait him out? If he's baiting him out of it, that'd be so genius, actually. Oh, play the king. Oh my gosh, bro. Does he have it? No, he doesn't have it. He puts a 3 on the Kaido. No, what are you doing? And he petty blocks out of that. He swings 15 at Kaido. And then he petty blocks out of that with Chopper. And this, I feel like this is game over. No? I mean, how would this not be game over at this point, right? I'm not entirely sure. I remember this game being incredibly close. Like, incredibly close, but to be honest, like Law versus Kaido will always be close because like his ability to trash a life to like steal games. So like all he realistically needs is for that Law to be down to like 2 life. So he needs to take 2 hits essentially, and then he's like already in like lethal like threat range at that point. Like he could be 1 turn KO'd. You know, like you put 7 on your leader, you swing, they either take it or they block it. If they don't have a blocker, they take the damage. You trash 1, or you trash his life with the 7, and then you swing with like king for 11 or 12 or something like that. That's kind of like the lethal range right there. Looks like our he plays double Otama. He plays double Otama for 2 Dawn and puts the Kaido down to 8 life. And then he plays the Brook. Brook puts the rested 2 Dawn on Law, and Law is at 7 now. I don't think he knew what Brook did. So, and then he puts more rested Dawn on Law, and so Law's at 9 now. With the rested Dawn, he's like, "Whoa, that's too much rested Dawn, bro. Like, I don't want that to happen." So now he has 4 Dawn up. He has the shambles ability, but he has all red, so he'd have to shambles into a green. And then he puts 10. He has 5 on Law. Is he just gonna swing? No, he's gonna shambles first. Put the Otama back in his hand. Play play Law. Shambles back the Brook and play Killer. And then he's gonna swing 10 at his leader. He's gonna Blast Breath, put him at 9, and then he's gonna 2k counter out of that with Orochi. So then he's gonna put 1 on wow. He's gonna put 1 on Killer, and he's just gonna pass. So if he has a king here, he wins automatically, right? Because you kill the leader, or you kill the Killer. Or a 9-drop Kaido. God, does he have a 9-drop Kaido? Like, he just loses. Oh my god, I don't think he's gonna do it. Yeah, he swings at 8. He blocks with Killer. He draws a card. I don't think he can get this here. God, does he really not have a single like kid or like a king or Kaido? Like, he's just been playing with like 1 card the entire turn. And he's gonna swing 12 or like 15 with Kaido. And he's just like, okay, I'll take it. And now he has no life to no life, but it looks kind of like it's over with from what I can see. I mean, there's nothing he can do at this point. Yeah. He just passes with 3 Donna. Wow, what an unlucky hand. What an unlucky hand. He swings 5 at with Brook into his life. Counters out of that one. The writing's on the wall here, guys. I just want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing and all that. So I have a ton more videos coming out this week. I have a really fun one that I'm excited to make. That should be coming out either Monday or Tuesday. So stay tuned for that one. I'm like beyond excited for that one. It's probably gonna be like my favorite video I've ever made. So be on the lookout for that one while we finish up this game. He's thinking very, very hard for a what seems to be easy game. He has he has a ton of Dawn up. Swings 7. He gets Blast Breathed, and our Kaido's on his last life here. Still has a ton of Dawn up, but he doesn't really have a lot of attack. I mean, he has the Law. So just put 3 on Nami, and then 9 at Law, right? That's kind of the play here, right? Is that not the play here, guys? 8 at life, and then he puts him at 9, and then he shambles, and then he plays Law. Wow, I guess he didn't want to swing with the Nami. 8 at life, he plays Law. Law shambles, brings back the Otama, and then plays a Chopper. So now he has 2 blockers once again. And then he plays a Nami to replace the other Nami, gets a Brook. So he has a ton of 2k counters in his hand. He's got like double Brook. I'm pretty sure he has double Otama as well. So I think he can survive a good bit here. He plays Queen. That is not what you want to see, guys. That is not what you want to see. So, like, the ideal scenario there is you play, like, a Who's Who or a Rush Kaido, and then you just, like, go for game, you know? Like, that's the ideal scenario there. But he still doesn't have it. So he swings 12. He petty blocks with Law, or with Chopper. He swings 7 at life, and then he counters out of that with the Otamas, And then looks like he just passes. Yeah, this game's pretty much over now. I mean, he didn't get a single king or Kaido other than the 10 drop the entire game. That is actually devastating. That is really devastating, and that's a feels Kaido moment right there. That is a feels Kaido moment there. So writing's on the wall here. He's gonna swing 5. He's gonna block that with Higurashi. He's gonna just. I mean, there's no way he gets out of this. He has a queen. He has like no cards in hand, no Dawn up. Swings. He's debating it. He's debating it. Jet pistol's the queen. I told you the jet pistol comes out, and then he's just gonna swing for game here. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. There's the handshake. I'll see you guys on the next one, and peace out.